AgWeek Weather is sponsored by Bremer Bank. Connect with a banker today at bremer.com.
What does the weather have in store for us this week? Here's Lydia with our Agri-weather outlook.
We are now entering the middle of June, which tends to bring in, or at least kickstart, some of our stormiest weather. Typically, we get our strongest thunderstorms from around the middle of June into the middle of July. Now, of course, thunderstorms are possible outside of that window, but your heaviest of storms, the largest of hail, the damaging winds, potentially even tornadoes in this part of the world, tend to come between about mid-June into mid-July. That's important to note because we get most of our yearly precip, our yearly moisture, from thunderstorms. So we'll continue to watch out for rain chances here as we finish out June and turn the calendar into July. Likely to have some strong to even severe storms over the course of the next month. Plus, I see an active weather pattern setting up as the jet stream kind of hovers over us. You can get what we call ridge riders, these little thunderstorms that ride up along the jet stream from the southwest and give us periodic, if not daily, thunderstorm chances. It's actually what I'm watching out for as we head into about the next week or so, a very active weather pattern setting up. You add in heat, you add in humidity, that jet, which can fuel thunderstorms. And that's where we're watching out for severe weather chances too. So hail, of course, comes in that picture, which is not great for crops, obviously. Same story goes with any damaging wind as crops start to get a little bit taller out there in the fields. But moisture, nonetheless, is beneficial. Here's what we're looking at as far as the jet stream pattern goes as we head throughout this week. You see that jet line its way up through the Midwest, kind of hovering right in that same location throughout the week, keeping temperatures pretty steady. A lot of us slightly above average or close to average for this time of year, near about 80 degrees. We build in heat as we get closer to about the end of this pattern here into the very last week of June, where I start to see that hotter air, those areas of reds work their way in across the western part of the country and move closer to about the Midwest. So that makes sense when you look at your temperature map here. This specifically June 17th through the 21st, so rounding through mid-June toward the end of the month with that jet setup, that ridge setup, right through the northern parts of the country. Most of the country will feature above average temperatures. We don't have those deep reds, North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota. We have more of that orange hue, which means closer to average, but still slightly above. Now getting into those final days of June, this takes us the 19th through the 25th, and we're near normal up at the international border, which means temperatures near 80, slightly above as you travel further to the south. So anything between about 80 to 85 does look likely to finish out June. Some good crop growing weather, if you will. Plus you add in a little humidity and some of those thunderstorm chances and you'll start watching out for very summer-like patterns. As for precip, again, with where the jet stream is lining up, periodic and nearly daily thunderstorm chances look likely into next week. We just have to watch out for the severe aspects of those. That does continue slightly as we finish out the month of June. We're getting some normal precip chances, but thunderstorms will be possible as we roll our way into July.